Hello, everybody. Another gem by Stephanie Keto Person. Let's just get straight into it. And by the way, if you hear talking, it's outside. I have the window open. It's unbearably hot in this apartment. So, without further ado, let's just get straight into this. By the way, we're at 1.25 because I just can't. Hold on a second. It's not.
Today, we're going to talk about the fact that all of you need to get magnesium in your diet. I mean, that's everyone. Mother, uncle, cousin, keto, carnivore, or not.
I mean, yeah, isn't that a given? Like, this music, man. I can't skip, by the way. I can, but I won't. It's unbearable.
Welcome, everyone, to my very humble channel. Now let's get on into it.
Humble?
I decided to talk about...
Humble? Unless I'm mistaking the definition, I thought humble meant you were modest, you were just, I don't know, you were brave, I guess. I don't really even, I'll Google it. I guess I'll Google it. But, because I can't pause on this phone, I don't know how to put things together, like put videos together, like in like bits. I don't know how to put bits of videos together. I don't have a program that I can do that easily with. So, yeah, this is just raw for now. I'll Google it after this is done.
Magnesium today, because most of you are either not taking magnesium or you're taking the
I
wrong
skipped a
type.
little bit.
But I'm not going to go just... Welcome, everyone, to my very humble channel. Now let's get on into it. I decided to talk about magnesium today because most of you are either not taking magnesium or you're taking the wrong type.
I don't need to. I don't need to because I don't eat things that throw the electrolytes off. You know what affects electrolytes, Stephanie? Excess amounts of fiber in plants. Yes. Yes. That affects electrolytes. It can. It really, really can. It can. Oh, and I think if you're just eating only muscle meat, yeah, that'll throw it off too. I humbly believe that now. Or honestly believe that, rather. I honestly believe that, and I'm going to take that to my grave. I can't stress it enough. We are also being told to only eat the muscle meat because in tribes, we didn't eat organ meats unless we did eat organ meats whenever we caught an animal. That we did eat them. We did. A lot of the women in particular would eat them. This thing smells so new that I'm nauseated by the smell. Ugh. But I'm going to keep going.
But I'm not going to go just into magnesium because I always have to mention sodium, potassium, and drinking well some water. Magnesium is such an underrated mineral.
We don't need to drink a whole bunch of water. Is that what you basically meant there? Let me go back.
Potassium is as well, but really magnesium because it does so much. Potassium and drinking well some water.
What water? I'm not going to slow her down.
Magnesium is such an underrated mineral. Potassium is as well, but really magnesium because it does so much. It supports over 300 enzymatic responses. There are so many things, I'm not going to go into the weeds. But I'm going to talk about how it affects a person who is doing a ketogenic or carnivore diet, or dare I say low carb, high fat, how it can impact your health negatively if you're not getting this very vital mineral in your diet. People doing any type of diet where they cut out their carbs, you're going to drop a lot of minerals and instantly become dehydrated. A lot of people are walking around dehydrated in general, and they don't...
I clicked something. But, honey, no. In the beginning, yes, but in long term, no. And I think I just...
your health negatively if you're not getting this very... who is doing a ketogenic or carnivore diet, or dare I say low carb, high fat, how it can...
Sorry, I went back by accident because I clicked something and it popped something up on my... Anyway.
Impact your health negatively if you're not getting this very vital mineral in your diet. People doing any type of diet where they cut out their carbs, you're going to drop a lot of minerals and instantly become dehydrated. A lot of people are walking around dehydrated.
In the beginning. In the freaking beginning. How many times do I have to emphasize that, Stephanie?
In general, and they don't know it. You can see it in their skin.
I don't know. what happened? Because when I first, like, YouTube happened. That's what happened. That's why I don't want to make money off of YouTube, because I don't want to start badgering people about, giving me money and following my approach specifically. All I really say is to just eat mostly meat. That's it. And, there are not supposed to be dogs on our premise. I don't know why there's a dog out there, but there is. Oh, and by the way, Anthony Chafee also says, just eat meat. I say eat mostly meat. And Dr. Barry says, shut up and eat your meat. So, that's all you gotta do. And your electrolytes balance out, Stephanie. So, take this from somebody who has dropped her carbs quite substantially off and on for the past few months, and I would drop down to 0. I would have just simple twitching in the arm, and guess what? Goes away. Huh? Who would have thought that, huh? Yeah, because it balances out. Who would have thought that, huh?
And it's so dried out, not only the weather, but the lack of drinking water and balancing their minerals. No one thinks.
You drink too much water, you also throw them off, Stephanie. Did you ever think of that? Because that happens. Have you ever heard of hyponatremia? Real thing. Look it up if you don't believe me. It's not a real... I bet you there are people that don't believe hyponatremia is a real thing. Look it up.
To take any type of supplemental magnesium, because we're not taught that. When I was still eating carbs, I didn't know anything about magnesium. Now
Yeah. Well, carbs do a horrible job anyway. So there's that. You eat meat, and you eat veggies if you dare, I guess. I mean, I don't eat any veggies. I don't eat any veggies anymore. Like, on the rare occasion, I'll have, like, butter, mustard pickles. But, I mean, that's very, very rare. Even more rare than my beloved cocoa and kombucha, which I need to cut down on. And I still do. And I saw a video from Homestead How today that really inspired me. Shame on you for not lowering the carbs even more. I'll just add that into what I said in the comment of the last video he put up there. Yes.
realize the importance. Just if I miss magnesium in 2 days' time, we're talking you're locked up.
What? Not if you get a proper mineral salt. Are you saying not to salt your food? Is that what you're saying? And just take a friggin' pill? Is that what you're saying, Stephanie? I think that's what you're saying. Don't salt food, people. Just take pills.
And I don't mean in jail. When you drop out your carbohydrates, you drop out your minerals,
In the beginning, just like you just proved that in 2 days. You stop, the carbs, and then, yeah, in 2 days that is going to happen. But you know what's not going to happen? Over the next 6 months? Worsening and worsening and worsening of those symptoms. They're going to get better. Yes, you need a supplement in the beginning, more than likely. A good mineral salt is good. You don't even need pills and supplements and weird powders. You just need mineral salts. That's all you need. Mineral salts meets organs. Organs are full of electrolytes. Bone broth. Bone broth is toxic. So are organs. I'm pretty sure your next video is going to be about organs. Organs have too much electrolytes and it's going to throw them off even more. That's going to be the next one. Wait. Just wait.
all the time, and you're just hemorrhaging. You're becoming very, very...
Gosh. I've unsubscribed from a whole bunch of channels, by the way. Not because I don't like them, but because I'm not... sometimes I will unsubscribe from channels mainly because I just want to follow a different show. And I think I might actually subscribe to this channel just so I can get the videos that come out that are just so funny. But that would be engaging with it. So, I mean, the least I'll do is give her the view. That's it. But, Stephanie, just so you know, hon, you're mixing beginners with long-termers, with keto veterans, carnivore veterans. Talk to Kelly Hogan, okay? Now, Bart K is a whole different story. he's a quack. In that he promotes pills now too. So there's that. When he could just take some testicles and liver, and he'd be so much better off. Kidney, heart, spleen. I don't eat kidney and heart, but I eat eggs now and I eat liver. So there's that.
Dehydrated, so magnesium helps to get that water into the cell and keep it there, so you don't feel like a prune. Otherwise, your body will start pulling water from the colon.
What? Is that dude high? But anyway, sorry. I gotta go back.
From your skin everywhere to keep the back out. You drop out your minerals. You're peeing all the time and you're just hemorrhaging. You're becoming very, very dehydrated.
Hemorrhaging? What? Hemorrhaging? Is that what you said? I think it is. Let's go back again and hear that.
I don't mean in jail. When you drop out your carbohydrates, you drop out your minerals. You're peeing all the time and you're just hemorrhaging. You're becoming very, very...
Hemorrhaging? Do you know what hemorrhaging is, Stephanie? Internal bleeding. Internal bleeding, Stephanie. Are we really internally bleeding when we drop our carbs? Is that what's happening? Is it? You don't know basic language anymore. Wow. How are those supplements treating you?
Dehydrated, so magnesium helps to get that water into the cell and keep it there.
So do mineral salts. Mineral salts is the key word here. Mineral salts. It has potassium, magnesium, chloride, and sodium in it. And probably a few trace amounts of other things. Yes. Yeah. I've been doing this for 4 years. I haven't taken a single electrolyte supplement. Haven't taken one. I'm still here, Stephanie, and my heart's pumping. Bump, 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 bump. A little fast today. It's probably because I'm fired up because of you.
So you don't feel like a prune. Otherwise, your body will start pulling water from the colon.
Oh, I don't feel like a prune at all. In fact, I had a bowel flare today that I think would have been worse had I been eating things like cheese or yogurt or things like that. I have not had cheese or yogurt in, gosh, I haven't had cheese in like probably, I want to say 2 to 3 weeks. I haven't had yogurt. I don't even know how long. Don't even know how long. But yeah, I had a, yeah. And guess what? I don't feel like a prune. Don't feel like a prune at all. It felt miserable for like 20 seconds. Gone. I blame hormones for that. I don't blame electrolytes at all. Not for that one. If I have trouble pooping, Stephanie, I blame lack of fat. Maybe a little, maybe I try to add a little more salt. But that's it. That's it. Okay? You're just butthurt because your approach is no longer working for people.
From your skin everywhere to keep the vascular system healthy. This is why so many people become constipated when they're doing anything low carb, because they're just dumping all their minerals, they're not hydrated.
In the freaking beginning.
Themselves, they're not balancing the potassium sodium balance, and then they're not taking magnesium, or if they do, they're taking the wrong kind. For example, if somebody's taking magnesium citrate is a type of magnesium that can help draw water into the colon. The problem is that fine line, because if you take too much
Yep. I know that. How come you're like way over here? It sounds like you're like way over here somewhere, and like I don't know.
Diarrhea. Now you're losing water again.
Yeah. In the beginning, your body is still trying to. You're still trying to figure out your body, right? You're not losing water if you're constipated, though, just so you know. If you're peeing a lot, then yeah, but bone broth. Oh, right. You think it's toxic.
Simplified. I never thought about the little things in between the cracks of how magnesium helps with protein synthesis and uptake. Not
What? What? It's a mineral. How does magnesium help with that? What? It's a mineral. Isn't there certain enzymes that do? I don't know about magnesium. I'm not deficient, Stephanie. I'm not. I poop every probably 3 to 4 days. You probably don't need to know that, but I'm going to say that anyway. Like Dr. Barry says, sometimes that can be normal for people who do this diet. My naturopath's probably going to find this and freak out like, oh my God, no, you should be pooping every day and it should be banana consistency. We got to get you in ASAP.
directly, but indirectly. It also helps with muscle contraction. If you're not taking magnesium, those nerve cells, especially in the muscles, they're not going to do their job.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm having so much difficulty pressing this button. Watch.
Is that you're not going to do the muscle you need. Magnesium helps with ATP, adenosine triphosphate. It helps synthesize protein within those nerve cells and muscle cells so you can uptake and use that protein. It's sort of an indirect way of how it helps with protein synthesizing. The big problem with people doing these low carb diets is...
Are you basically saying not to do a low carb diet anymore? Are you still even keto? Because your name says Stephanie Keto Person, right? Are you not keto even anymore? Are you back to standard diet now?
They're constantly dehydrated.
I think you are, and you're just not admitting it to anyone. That's probably why you're so... Oh, that's what's going on. That's what's going on. You eat too many carbs behind closed doors. Oh, and you're taking your anger on yourself out on everybody else. Ta-da!
Of course, you need to balance your sodium to potassium. I'm going to do a whole video on how people think that you need to do 4,700 milligrams of potassium. You do need more potassium over sodium, but the amounts of potassium in supplementation people are taking, this stuff, it really gets trapped in your kidneys and creates an issue with...
What? If you have kidney failure, sure.
...filtration. So it slows down your kidney's ability to work properly. Which brings me to magnesium helping you get water into the cells, right? But then you're always dropping fluid, so it's actually helping you release properly water through your kidneys, because remember, you're eating protein and then byproducts, waste products.
You need to eat fat too. You don't like... Wait. Didn't you say something earlier like, or dreaded or something low carb, high fat? So you don't like high fat anymore either? I don't get you anymore, Stephanie.
Of protein are going through the kidneys, so we need to stay hydrated, and magnesium plays a critical role in kidney function. Leaky gut. I didn't realize how important magnesium was with sealing up the holes.
That's collagen. You're mixing up collagen with magnesium, sweetheart. It's collagen. Collagen. That helps leaky gut, honey bun.
In that gut wall, the small intestinal wall. Leaky gut is a big reason why you guys come up with, like, I don't understand why my B12 is high, or I don't understand why my copper status is high. You're not absorbing these nutrients, so they're...
What? No, when you have leaky gut, you're deficient in things. What? What? Help me. What?
Swimming in the blood with nowhere to go, these minerals are nutrients, and damaging the body when you're not absorbing iron, when you're not absorbing copper or zinc.
Not absorbing iron or zinc? Okay, explain to me why I liked fish for a long time. I said a because I don't want to say the actual word because YouTube is still very sensitive, very much. So, for a long time, I only ate I I I only ate fish on like rare occasions, and like back then though I also ate a lot of carbs, and I did eat a bit of meat, but it was mainly red meat, right? And chicken. Fish I didn't really eat except for rare occasions, and I loved shellfish in particular. Now shellfish, good. And you know what I think that is? Zinc. I didn't lose my sense of smell over the last 2 times I've been sick. You know why I think that is? Zinc. You know where I've been getting my zinc? Red meat and liver.
Even B12. Don't even get me started on potassium and magnesium with insulin sensitivity.
It's a mineral. It is a freaking mineral. It's not a sugar. It's not a sugar particle or molecule, whatever. It's not a sugar molecule. What?
You want to be sensitive, which means you only need a little bit of insulin to take all of that ravaging blood sugar and put it somewhere, hopefully in the muscles, instead of storing it as fat. But no one is really thinking about their insulin when they're constantly pricking their finger, checking their blood sugar to see if they're in ketosis or not. And they're like, they feel like crap. They're still crashing in the afternoon. Their A1C looks fine. Their blood sugar looks fine, but nobody's testing the insulin. So magnesium also helps with insulin regulation.
I don't understand any of this shit. Somebody help me out here. Because even Bart K kind of ridicules her at times. It's like, dude. Like, you know it's bad if Bart K is ridiculing you, Stephanie. You know it's bad because Bart K now promotes supplements. So, yeah, because he doesn't eat organs. Who would have thought? He doesn't want you eating organs because he wants you taking the supplements. Oh, little Barty fell for the stupid little pharma propaganda, huh? Oh, poor Bart. Yes. Mwah. Why don't you have a friggin' muffin too while you're at it, buddy? Oh, and back to you, Stephanie. Why don't you just come out and admit it? Come out and admit that you've been eating carbs off camera that are not keto friendly at all, and now you're having problems, and you're projecting all of that onto everybody else. You're eating carbs again. Crap carbs. You think potatoes are suddenly healthy again, and you think meat combined with certain starches or whatever. You're doing the Frank Tufano diet, aren't you? Come out and say it. Come out and admit it. You doing muffins? You doing bread too? Doing bagels? Vichyssoise like Frankie does? Any of it? What are you doing? What are you doing? Come out and say it.
Thyroid. A lot of you have a tanking thyroid on a ketogenic or carnivore diet because you have underlying thyroid issues anyway. It's like one little drop over the glass and all of a sudden...
That is iodine, sweetheart. It's not all magnesium related.
Start to have symptoms that you didn't see before, like your hair falling out. I had a client today, her hair was falling out, so she was taking a pharmaceutical that helps with high blood pressure, but she was actually experiencing low blood pressure. And I'm like, no. Get off that drug. No, it's your electrolytes and your thyroid. All those things.
It's iodine, honey. I would take iodine, but the last time I did, I would just get so anxious. I'm not anxious, just not even giddy. It feels like this. Again, I'm gonna say it here again. It's this urge to just want to crawl out of my freaking skin. I can't describe it. That's the way iodine makes me feel, and I don't like it. I feel it now just thinking about it. I just want to friggin' just...
Together, you must...
Plus, it makes me feel sick. You have to take it on an empty stomach, and that's the worst part. When you take it on an empty stomach, dude, I almost puked. I just... Yes, I took it in water, and I mixed it like they told me. Right? I took it in water and I tried to take it on an empty stomach. You're supposed to. I nearly puked. And then when it kicked in and then I ate food, like you have to wait before you can eat when you take it. That's what it says on the bottle. To wait about an hour or so. And the unease, you just don't feel right inside yourself. Like, that's how it feels with me, at least. And maybe some people it does help, and it helped a little bit with cold hands and stuff. But my thyroid's actually okay as of right now. So I don't need the iodine. I don't need it. My body's actually probably really good right now because I'm so young. My body is probably really, really good right now at storing all that stuff and keeping it all. So there's also that.
You have low blood pressure and you have a thyroid issue. She didn't understand why her hair was falling out. It's very, very important to understand that these minerals, oops, that's a fly, help support the conversion of T4, inactive thyroid hormone, into the active form, which is T3. And that's another thing that magnesium supports, is that conversion. If you're not taking magnesium and you're peeing all the time and you're losing minerals and your hair's falling out.
Ever stop to wonder if maybe they have some stress going on in their life too? I did. I lost a lot of hair today. A lot. I don't think it's my diet. I don't break bones as easily as you would think. I have fallen before, even on the back when eating sugar, and I never broke one bone in my life. Like, they've been pretty hefty falls. I don't even know how that's possible, because my vitamin D apparently read really low. Somebody needs to help me understand this.
Are you getting enough magnesium in? And as we know, if you guys are constipated, magnesium is going to help with drawing water.
Plus, I have a lot of energy. So there's also that. So the fact I have a lot of energy, despite my vitamin D being low, coming out low, and despite I don't get sick very often, which new research is coming out saying that vitamin D helps with immunity. Somebody please help me understand this. What is going on? What am I doing differently? Why is my hair falling out? But I'm not having issues with my bones, my energy, or my immunity.
To the colon, and if you're having a vitamin D issue, because a lot of you are like, I'm outside in the sun and I'm still low in vitamin D. Magnesium, hello, magnesium. And I don't mean in some powdered garbage you got from some factory Element or Keto Chow. I mean really looking at where there's no maltodextrin or any other type of additives and fillers and binders, magnesium glycinate, or if you're...
So pills with just simply magnesium in them. Okay.
Stomach can't tolerate, you can do magnesium chloride only on the skin. It's not as effective as an oral magnesium, but you're going to need to get magnesium no matter what.
So take pills, guys.
Especially on keto or carnivore. If you guys want to learn more, go to stephanieperson.com and book a consultation.
Is she still Stephanie Keto Person on here? Let me see if I can find her name. Get out of here now. Stephanie. Stephanie Keto Person.
And I keep working with people to this day. It's been thousands of people, and you learn so much. Just like today, I realized with this woman, she was like, my hair's falling out. And then she was taking this pharmaceutical drug, which makes your body hold on to potassium. But because her doctors don't understand she's doing low carb and she's dropping so many minerals, she was super low blood pressure. So if you need a consultation, if you need me to help figure it out and get you on the right track, go to stephanieperson.com.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm trying to find where the full screen is. Yeah, go to the narcissist website, Stephanie Person, because Stephanie's the person, you guys. She's going to tell you to take a bunch of pills that have just magnesium in the capsules. Yeah, guys, take the magnesium pills, you guys.
And book. Also, I run a course. It's only $15 a month, and I cover all 3 diets. So some people cannot do a carnivore diet nor a keto diet because their gallbladder sucks. Or
no, you can do a carnivore and keto diet with your gallbladder. A Homestead How is proof. Ferrigno Freedom is proof.
It's junked up, or their adrenals are shot, or their...
Wait, what?
So some people cannot do a carnivore diet nor a keto diet because their gallbladder sucks, or it's junked up, or...
What?
$15 a month, and I cover all 3 diets. So some people cannot do a carnivore diet nor a keto diet because their gallbladder sucks, or their, well, it's junked up, or their adrenals are shot, or their...
Jumped out? What?
Having a hypo or hyper insulinemia issue.
You can do you have to be keto to fix your hyperinsulinemia. What are you talking about? And by the way, type 1s can do keto. Type 1s can do carnivore as well. It takes a lot more gradual approaches with a doctor, but they can do it.
I love the course because this way I'm able to...
Oh, I love the course. Oh my gosh. Tell me you're a narcissist without telling me you're a narcissist. Wow. Oops. Apparently you're not supposed to call a narcissist right in front of them, but oops. Okay, whatever. I did it. I said what I said.
Pump out these lessons and cover all 3 diets because we are all built different people.
3? Keto, carnivore, what's the other one?
People will ask me a general question. I'm like, I don't know. I need to know more about you. So you can go to that course if
Paleo then?
you cannot afford a consultation, which my consultations are very affordable. Also, all of this information that I've been pumping out every day on YouTube will be very simplified for my 30-day challenge, which is coming up soon.
I want to listen to this because I want to hear the whole, like, all the narcissism. I just want to hear it all.
And I'm out. I've done this thing for 16 solid years. It's insane how much...
You were also a lot nicer and less narcissistic, like, 3 years ago. So, there's also that.
Time has gone by. You guys see, this is me at the age of...
This is me. I'm the problem, it's me. I don't even know the whole song. Oh my god, the narcissism.
55, and in a matter of weeks, I'll be 56.
The narcissism. Oh, this is hilarious. It's hilarious to me.
And I've been on the internet a long time pushing the site, so you can actually see how it has impacted my health, my body.
Ooh, we're doing body checks.
Do I still have the abs after all these years? Yes. Am I natural? Yes. And I want you guys to be too. I need to do a video on HRTs and TRTs on how that is the very, very last thing that anybody should ever try.
Wow. Ooh, so you're not doing this because you want to promote keto. Oh, no. You're doing this because you want to be flashy and sexy and want to try and prove to the world that you're the best and you look the greatest and you got a good body and blah, blah, blah. Body checks. Ooh. Oh, I get it now, girl.
Need to work on your adrenals. And I'm out.
I heard her move there, so I knew.
Here without the air conditioner on. Stephanie Ketogenic is my Instagram. A very last thing that anybody should ever try. You need to... Yes.
Oops.
And I'm out. Peace. Stephanie Ketogenic is my Instagram. And Stephanie the Business Person is my Facebook fan page.
Stephanie the narcissist person should... Stephanie narcissistic person should be your next one. Because clearly you are full of narcissism. Anyway, guys, I'm going to actually record several videos today for my channel in a row. Because as I'm recording this right now, it is Sunday. Wait. Yeah, no, it's Monday. Sorry. I'm going to record several videos for my channel because I'm going to take some time off and work on that project that I said I was going to do. I haven't done yet. And I'm hoping I want to get it done this week. I want to really focus on that. And I can't if I'm searching through my YouTube all week trying to find videos to entertain you guys a little bit. So, yeah. You will see different videos come out through each week, okay? So, that was the first one. I just had to put this one out there. Yeah, she's really gone off the rails now. Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next video then. Bye, guys. Carbs!